StageBitz addresses a fundamental problem that we face in the entertainment industry, which is that every year in film, television and theatre around the world, we create 25 million props, but once we've got them, we just don't know what to do with them. So that's right, we spend billions of dollars on these 25 million props that we create for our projects every year, and at the end of the day, after the projects are finished, 90% of those props are never used again. They just go into a storeroom to gather dust, or they're simply thrown away. So let's put this into perspective. If you're a small independent theatre company or a short film maker, you might spend $50,000 a year on your props budget. 90% of that is $45,000, almost your entire year's props budget, and you'll never see it again. Further up the scale, if you're a large musical company, you might spend more than $1 million a year on your props. So that's $900,000 wasted. And the worst bit of this is that the props that you're losing in your storeroom or that you're chucking away could be used by other companies. But at the moment, there is no simple way for companies to say to each other or to members of the general public, hey, we have this amazing fake roast pig. Who needs it? It's a serious problem. So what happens is the next company makes their own fake roast pig and then they throw it away as well. So this is a massive waste of the time, effort and money that goes into creating all these props in the first place. And for the creative arts sector, where every dollar really has to go a very long way, this is a massive missed opportunity. So what's StageBitz doing about it? Well, we're creating a global props market that will let these companies share their props inventories online with anyone in the world. Companies will be able to hire, sell and track their props online. So now they can actually make money out of props that previously used to just cost them money. And StageBitz will take a clip of the transaction. And the global props market also helps companies meet their green goals, because now they will be able to find, reuse and recycle existing props instead of using raw materials to create new ones all the time. However, the global props market only solves half the problem. Sure, the companies will now have this fantastic way of sharing their inventories, but how do they get those props into the inventories in the first place? The reason these companies don't have inventories at the moment is because the method they use to acquire or to manage their props acquisition relies on really inefficient sharing of spreadsheets, emails, and whatever they can keep in their heads. There's no standard system for managing these 25 million props that are created every year. So at StageBitz, we have solved that half of the problem as well. We've developed an online props management tool, and companies can access this for a monthly subscription fee. So the whole production team now can collaborate online in the one spot to capture all the design, usage and technical information they need to create the props for their project, as well as questions about tasks and budgets. But the real innovation here is that StageBitz then automatically turns that project information into the company's props inventory, which can then easily be shared on our global props market. So at the start, we save them money by improving their processes, and on the other end, we make them money by giving them an easy online platform to hire and sell their props. So here's what we've achieved so far. We self-funded a beta version that was tested at the start of this year by users in the US, UK, Canada and Australia. In July, we had our first public release of our single user version, and we've already got some really credible customers. Opera Australia, Bell Shakespeare, NIDA and the Queensland University of Technology are 4 of our first customers. And just those 4 customers actually really represent the breadth of the $100 million market that StageBitz is addressing. And it really shows the need for this product in the industry. And there are other industries that use props. The events industry uses a lot of props, school systems use a lot of props. The list really just goes on. And we can expand into mobile devices, and we can give our customers extra value by letting them manage other elements besides props with StageBitz, like costumes and sets. This is the team that's doing it. There's me. I have 12 years in theatre and events. Matt Lawrence is the head of props at manufacturer at Opera Australia, which is probably one of the best props jobs in this country. We've been working with Agile Digital Technology in Digital Engineering in Canberra, who have been doing our technology development with us and have been on the project since day one. And we've also been working with Pollenizer here in Sydney to develop other aspects of the business. And we continually collaborate with production companies, individual professionals and training institutions who have been very generous with their time and expertise. And it's these partnerships and collaborations which have really let StageBitz get to where it is. So that's the first chapter in the StageBitz story. We are raising capital at the moment, but what I would like to ask everybody here is that if you can help connect us to influential people in theatre, TV, film, either here or overseas, we would really appreciate, and that would make a big difference. So thank you very much, and we look forward to letting StageBitz make the big change that we know it can. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine.